guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to my very first YouTube video ever. Thank you so much for tuning into Life with Na, and without further delay, let's get right into today's video. So for today's video, I wanted to do a little introduction into my channel and a get to know me tag. So a few months ago, I put it out there for a few friends and followers on Instagram to ask me anything they wanted to know about me, and I was going to do a video to answer the questions. So it's just to gain a bit perspective into my life and just get to know me better generally. So let's get right into the questions. Initially, I wanted to use my husband's phone to read the questions, but he had to go to work, so I'm just stuck with this little notebook. And apologies if I keep looking down to read the notebook, to read the questions on the notebook, but I'm just going to put the questions on the screen just so you guys have a little visibility into the questions. So for the first question, what is your name and your real age? Hey. So my name is Na Ayokobale, and my age, I don't know, the real age is just giving me like football age vibes, but thankfully I have nothing to hide about my age. I'm 27 and I turned 27 in December. Yeah. So the next question is, what do you do for a living? So I'm a freight forwarder. I work full-time with DHL Global Forward in Ghana, and I work with the sales department. I've been working there since 2018. And I joined as a national service personnel. Thankfully, I got retained, so yeah, that's what I do now. And the next question is, what is your channel about and why did you create a YouTube channel? Thank you for this question, actually. And I'm going to answer this question in two parts. So what is the channel about? So this channel is going to address social issues. It's going to be about lifestyle, fashion, food, fitness, travel vlogs, food vlogs. So it's just so packed for now, and I just hope along my journey I find my niche and then I stick to it. But then for now, it's just quite broad. So for the next part, why did I create a YouTube channel? So for a few people who know me, I've been trying to get into YouTube since 2018. I actually created this channel in 2018, and unfortunately, I'm only able to post my first video in 2022. It has taken so much confidence and courage and barriers and everything to put this video out there. So it's just to put my life out there, just a little bit, and just to impart everything I've learned along my self-love journey and just living a purpose-filled life in general. So I hope that answers the question. So for the next question, how many countries have you been to? And who pays for them? I don't know the intention behind this question, but I've been to a few countries. I can't put a number to it. And before I got married, my dad was paying for them. Now that I'm married, I'm paying for them. But if you want to pay for them, please let me know. So let's move right on to the next question. What was your high school experience? So I think this person is asking this question in relation to my senior high school experience. So I went to Achimota Senior High School. I was there between 2009 and 2013, and I was in the boarding house. And in as much as I wanted to be diplomatic about this question, I think I'm just going to be as plain as possible. I plain hated it. I just hated the experience all around. And it wasn't actually because I was in a boarding house. My seniors were just straight up bullies. Like, they were big time bullies. And I was such a headstrong person. I refused to be bullied. So it just caused a little bit of friction between me and my seniors. But I mean, it got better when I got to the third and fourth year. So, I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give it like a 4. Yeah. Because I met some incredible people there who are still my friends. So yeah, I'm thankful for that. So the next question is, how did you meet your husband? I just knew this question was going to come. I just knew it. So we met at work, and yeah, so we work in the same company. We met at work, and we met when I went for my national service, and he was moving to another department, so he had to train someone to replace him. in his old role. So I was the replacement and we became friends, and I mean, the rest to say is always a long story. So yeah, that's that. So the next question is, what is your body count? So my body count is one pair. It could be. And I mean, if I dated you before I turned 25, you were just a childhood friend. So yeah, one. So the next question, the next question is, what motivates you and how do you deal with stress? And there's a question right after that, what inspires you the most? So I'm going to answer how I deal with stress, and then I'll answer the motivation and then the inspiration as one question. So how do I deal with stress? The truth is that I do not get stressed. I mean, as ridiculous as it sounds, I try as much as possible not to get stressed, because a few months ago I had to really sit down with myself and decide that no, I'm really not going to allow the petty things in life to stress me anymore. The stress is not really going to solve the issue at hand. Overthinking is not going to solve the issue. So why don't I just convert the energy I used to get stressed? And I mean, stress could lead you to like so many diseases. You get it? So why don't I just convert that energy into finding ways to solve the problem instead of getting stressed about it? So I do not get stressed anymore unless it's something beyond my control. But I mean, if it's within my control, I really do not get stressed. I just think about the positive aspect and just try to find ways to solve it. So yeah. So just a few ways you could actually deal with it. Take a long walk, listen to your favorite music, try to be as positive and try to be as happy as possible, and then just see the brighter side of things. So yeah. So the next question, what motivates you and then what inspires you? Enjoyment. Money. Enjoyment. See, I'll be honest with you guys as possible. I want to enjoy life. I mean, I want to live a full life. I just have this mental picture of how I figured out my life was going to turn out, or how I figured out that my life was going to look in a few years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now. And that is what pushes me the most. I really want to create that life I've already envisioned. So, and it's really all about enjoyment, being with your loved ones, going for all the trips, just laughing. I mean, problems are going to come, but then, I mean, who cares? We are going to just battle every problem as they come. But the most motivating factor behind it is enjoyment and living a purpose-filled life, living a more productive life. Yes, so yeah, that's what motivates me. So the next question, if you had one thing to say to your younger self, what would that be? That's a very good question, actually. And for someone who has come from a lot of self-negativity, I just wish I could go back in time and just tell myself that you're beautiful, you're strong, you're courageous, and you just have so many positive sides to you. You just have to let it shine. And I was so hard on myself, actually. When I was younger, I was so hard on myself. I really used to just have this negative view of my life, and I just wished I had really invested all that time of self-hating into just doing something more productive. But I mean, it's not too late. Thankfully, I'm in a better place now. I'm just trying to take care of myself more, love myself more, and I mean, just make more money and just live a better life. So I just really wish I'll tell myself that you're a nice person, you're beautiful, you're special, and I mean, life is not just, it's really not that serious. Yeah. So the next question is, any life regrets? See, in as much as I like to say no, and that anything that has happened to me was a learning, blah. I really have a lot of life regrets. And I mean, the most daunting life regret is not loving myself more and not really tapping into my potential when I was younger. But I mean, I'm still young. Even if I was 50 years, I still have a lot of time ahead of me to just make a better life for myself. So yeah, I really regret not loving myself more. So the last question is, how do you see yourself in 10 years? See, I swear, I'm just trying to get through to Friday. But I mean, I just have, as I said earlier, I really just have a mental picture of how I envision my life to be. I see my kids, my six children. I mean, I really don't want to have less than 6 kids. I see my 6 children, my husband, my family. I mean, we are just happy, we are just more fulfilled. And it really doesn't have too much to do with money. It's just being able to, see, let me just be honest, it's money. I mean, if I want to be able to afford all the traveling and all the nice things, it's really money. So yeah, I mean, I have love. I have my family's love. I have my husband's love. So yeah, money. Okay, so this brings me to the end of the questions, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this. And if there's anything else you'd like to know about me, please leave a comment down in the comment section. And I really hope you stay for the next video. I'm actually shooting a video on how to do 2022 right, so I hope to see you guys in the next video, and take care. Bye.